What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brendan and I'm BManX45. Today we're coming at you with another video. We have our next Dawn of Liberator EX11 Deck Profile, and we just did Heavy Metal, and now we're doing Vortex Warriors. Yes, we have the two main characters of both the webcomic and the novel. We started with the novel, now we're going to the webcomic. It is Shoto and Pteromon and Muchomon, because apparently one Digimon is not enough. We're having the Vortex Warriors in its final incarnation. Maybe not its final incarnation, but at least right now, we finally got our Unique Emblem. We finally got our level 7. We got so much great support for this deck, and we're just so happy to see all the great things that Green has got for this deck, and we just really want to share them with you guys. So we're here, we're ready, and we got a build, and we're going to show you what we came up with, and hopefully you guys enjoy as always. And hey, if you do enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. Alright, so we're still playing the Muchomon egg just because it's the best egg, it's the best draw egg for the deck. It's when an effect suspends one of your Digimon, draw one. There's so many effects that go off for this deck, so it's just the best one, so we just play 4 of that. That for the eggs, and then we're going to move on over to our rookies here. Our rookies, of course, are 4 copies of Searcher Pteromon from ST18, plus 2,000 inheritable, your turn. On play, reveal top 3, add 1 card with Avian Bird and name its traits, and 1 card with the Vortex Warriors or Liberator trait among them to your hand. So you got lots of targets. You always pretty much hit 2 things every single time. And then return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Play 3 copies of EX11 Pteromon. This is the one with the all turns inheritable. When this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, gain 1 memory. It also has the your turn when this Digimon would Digivolve into a Digimon card with the Avian or Bird and any of its traits. Reduce that Digivolution cost by 1. So the cool thing is with now we got a Warp Grand Gale. You can warp for 2 from Pteromon on this Pteromon, which is really, really good. We're playing 3 copies of the brand new Pteromon from EX11. It has the new Your Turn inheritable once per turn when this Digimon wins a battle to gain 1 memory. That is awesome. It's a way easier memory gain than deleting a Digimon by battle, especially if your opponent doesn't have anything on the board. It also has the new When Moving or On Play. You may suspend 1 Digimon if this effect suspended your Digimon, 1 of your Digimon with the Avian Bird and any of its traits, or the Vortex Warriors gains plus 3,000 DP until your opponent's turn ends. So just a DP buff machine. This thing has, I think the webcomic had the Vortexdramon at 2,600 DP, which is hilarious. Lastly, we play 2 Muchomon from BT24. Not a Liberator card, but it is part of the deck, and it is an Avian or a Bird. The Mucho line has all turns inheritable. When this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon battle, gain a memory. It also has the on play. You may suspend a level 6 or lower Digimon. It could be yours, could be your opponent's. If this effect suspended your Digimon, then you can reveal the top 3 cards, add 1 Shoto and 1 card with the Avian Bird and any of its traits or the Vortex Warriors trait among them to the hand. Return the rest of the bottom of the deck. So you get another Searcher, so even more search power, and you can just suspend it to do it. And there's ways to play this card for free, so it's actually pretty good. So that's it for our 12 rookies. We're liking it's testing pretty good. I don't like to be any lower than 12. I feel like I brick on the rookies if I do. We're playing 4 copies of the brand new Galemon from EX11. It also has the Your Turn when this Digimon deletes, wins a battle, gain 1 memory. So we're liking this new wins a battle inheritable. We talked about it in our green video. We just feel like it's way better. Play cost 4,000 DP. Digitals on green for 2. On play, when Digivolve, you may suspend 1 Digimon all turns once per turn. When any of your Digimon suspend, if you have 1 or fewer Tamers, you may play 1 Shoto Kazuma from your hand without paying the cost. So we like this because it's on play. So like later in the game, if you don't have as much Shotos, you can then just play it off of some of your free play abilities that we're going to talk about. So we do like that. Plus we like the inheritable a little bit better. We play 3 copies of Galemon, promo Galemon, plus 2,000 inheritable. On play when Digivolving, you may suspend 1 Digimon if it's your turn, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with the avian or bird and any of its traits in the hand. And then for every other suspended Digimon, reduce this effect's Digivolution cost by 1. So it's in your opponent's too. So you don't have to suspend your opponent's stuff. Actually, you don't have to suspend your stuff to get his ability, but you want stuff suspended to reduce that Digivolution cost by as much as possible. So we do like that as well. That's really cool. So that's really good. And then we play 2 copies of Pteromon, which is same inheritable as Mucho. All turns when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle, gains 1 memory. The cool thing is it's on play on when Digivolution ability. Again, 4 cost, 4,000 DP, cost 2 to Digivolve. You may suspend 1 Digimon if this effect suspends your Digimon, one of your Digimon with the avian bird and its traits, or the Vortex Warriors trait, unsuspends, and then if this effect unsuspended, that Digimon may attack. So again, it gets instant attack, especially if it's you're in the end phase. So that's really, really great. So we do like to see that as well. Really, really strong abilities. That's it for our champions, just 9, but they all have really good functionality in the deck. Playing 3 of the new Grand Gale. It has its own inheritable, which is when this Digimon wins a battle, if this Vortex Warriors trait Digimon may unsuspend. So it's really great because it's better on suspension. It's got the hand main ability if you have Shoto on the field by placing 1 Galemon from your trash as your Pteromon's mod and Digivolution card. You can warp Digivolve into this card for a cost of 3, ignoring Digivolution requirements. Again, 2 if you have the other guy. Then it has the when Digivolving, you may suspend 1 Digimon. Then you may play 1 3,000 DP or lower green Digimon card with the avian bird and any of its traits from the hand without paying the cost. For each unsuspended Digimon, add 1,000. Suspended Digimon, add 1,000 to this effect's DP maximum. So if you suspend him for his own ability, especially because the new Zephygamon unsuspends, you can automatically play a 4K. Because it's just for any suspended Digimon, and then you gain another 1,000 for any other ones. So you can play even bigger Digimon, and like most of your level 4s are all 4,000 DP. So that's kind of nice as well. We're playing 3 copies of the Grand Gale from ST22, which has Fortitude Vortex on play when Digivolving when attacking. Not once per turn. You may suspend 1 Digimon, then this Digimon gets plus 3,000 DP for the turn. It also has the when attacking inheritable. If your opponent has no unsuspend Digimon, this Digimon with the Vortex Warriors trait unsuspend. So it's just as easy to go off as the EX11 inheritable. And then we play 1 copy of Pteromon because we really like the Muchomon line, and this one's pretty good too. He has the all turns when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon battle, it may unsuspend. So the older style inheritable. It's got blocker, it's got on play when Digivolving. You may hatch, and it's only 6,000 DP, so you could potentially play this off of Grand Gale. And it's on play when Digivolving. You may hatch in your breeding area, then one of your Digimon with the avian or bird and any of its traits in the breeding area may Digivolve into a level 5 or lower Digimon card with the avian or bird and any of its traits without paying the cost. So this is kind of cool because it either hatches you, so you get faster, hatching, or and then you can automatically Digivolve into a level 3, so you're ready for next turn. Or if you already have a stack there, you can Digivolve up in the back, which is actually kind of cool. So we do like the 1 Pteromon. We think that's kind of a cool play. That's it for our level 5s, just the 7. For our level 6s, we're starting out with 2 of the brand new Zephygamon, which is really, really great card. Piercing Vortex blocker. When Digivolving, you may unsuspend 1 Digimon, then you may suspend 1 Digimon. All turns once per turn, when any of your Digimon suspend, you may play 1 3,000 DP or lower green Digimon card with the avian or bird and any of its traits from your hand without paying the cost. For each suspended Digimon, you can add 2,000 to this effect DP maximum. So again, playing stuff for free. Really, really good. Adding things on the board, especially things like Pteromon that'll help you unsuspend and get multiple swings. Especially if you can maintain turn with memory gain from the new win battle memory gains. The sweet thing is that it has piercing, it has vortex, it has blocker. The vortex is really good with the new tamer because you can now attack into your opponent's Digimon. So you can drop this 11 cost Zephygamon if you have 1 memory and go for game. If you cleared your opponent's security, but you don't have any more attacks, you can drop this and attack for game. It was in the web comic. You just need 1 memory. Drop it for 11. Vortex. If you have the tamer, you're vortexing into the player instead of a Digimon. It is so good. It turns Vortex into pseudo Blitz Rush, which is insane. 1 copy of Zephygamon from EX11. It's got security attack plus 1 Vortex. It's also got when Digivolve when attacking, not once per turn. Suspend 1 Digimon. If this effect suspended one of your Digimon, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. So that's kind of nice. It's removal, and removal is kind of nice to have. If you can do that, you have to be able to suspend your Digimon and then unsuspend to be able to attack to make it worthwhile. But it's still really good for removal, so we like to have 1 copy of that. We also play 1 copy of the Ace, which is Blast Digivolve. It has piercing vortex blocker. All turns when any Digimon suspend, this Digimon may unsuspend, and then on play when Digivolving, you may suspend 1 Digimon. Then for every 2 suspended Digimon, you may return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. So, again, good removal. It's an ace target, so it's always nice to have at least 1 ace. Free Digivolution. And it can Digivolve from your level 6, to play 10 cost or higher level 6 for 1. So it can go on top of your Zephygamon or on top of your Medieval Gallantmon, which we also do play. Because Medieval Gallantmon's really great for stalling, with Alliance, Vortex, and then his ability, which is the you may suspend 1 Digimon when Digivolving. Then you may delete one of your opponent's. You may suspend 1 Digimon, then you may delete one of your opponent's 8,000 DP or lower Digimon, and then for each suspended Digimon, you can increase that DP maximum by 3,000. So really easy, especially if you suspend him to just get it up there to a level 6 Digimon. And then all turns when when Digimon cards are played, you may activate one of the Digimon's when Digivolving ability. So again, you can use it 2 times in your turn and once in your opponent when you first is played. So it's really, really good. Really good protection. Really good. It's such a great card since EX8 came out. It was in so many decks. It's just such a great card. And then lastly, we play 3 copies of Vortexdramon, the level 7. I call him like the Never-Ending or the Zelda Dragon, basically. And while you have Shoto Kazuma, your Grand Gale can just go up from 6, or he's 4 on your level 6s. When Digivolving, when attacking, you may suspend 1 Digimon. If this effect suspended your Digimon until your opponent's turn ends. Their Digimon effects don't affect this Digimon, and it gets 6,000 DP. Then all turns once return when any Digimon suspend, this Digimon may unsuspend, then this Digimon may battle one of your opponent's Digimon. So that's really good as well, too. So he's got the piercing, he's got the vortex, he's got the blocker, and just another unsuspension for him, especially if you have other Digimon on the board. And just the fact that you can then attack and then just unsuspend to get multiple attacks. So Vortexdramon's really sweet. I haven't got, in the games I've been testing, I've been missing him and doing actually really good with just the Zephygamon. But this guy just adds to your plays and manages to help you just swing through even more security. So it's really, really good. That's it for our Digimon. For our Tamers, we're playing 3 copies of the new Shoto. Memory Tamer, when any of your Digimon suspend, by suspending this tamer, the glare is so awful sometimes. By suspending this tamer, if effects suspended those Digimon, draw 1. After one of your Digimon with the Avian Bird and any of its traits or the Vortex Warriors trait gains plus 3,000 DP until your opponent's turn ends. And then your turn, while your opponent has no unsuspended Digimon, your Vortex can also attack players. So basically, you suspend your opponent's stuff, and attack over it with piercing, or this lets you go for the player with Vortex, which is really, really good. And the fact is, like, if you have multiples of this on board, like, you use it, you draw all your stuff so you can play free cards off your Zephygamon, your Grand Gale, and then you gain a crap ton of DP, 6,000 DP, plus your inheritables gain you DP, and other abilities gain you DP, and this is how you get, like, a, 26,000 DP Vortexdramon. It's just insane. 2 copies of EX7 Shoto, the one that gains you a memory. Start your main phase if your opponent has a Digimon, and then end of your turn by suspending this tamer. One of your Digimon gains piercing and blocker until the end of your opponent's turn. If it has the Vortex Warriors trait, it unsuspends. So it's really good because this also allows you to get extra checks in, like always, and then you can potentially maintain turns with your memory gain. So you got to be careful about that too. But at least one of this is what you want to see, and multiple copies of the new one. But you definitely want one of these on the board as well. We're also playing 1 copy of Promo Shoto because it's really good. The fact is that you play a Pteromon, and honestly, a lot of the Pteromons are really good to play straight from the hand. On play, you can play a Pteromon from your hand without paying the cost. Your turn, once per turn, when any of your Digimon digivolve into Avian or Bird and any of its traits, suspend the tamer game of memory. So it's just another good Shoto play. And I was thinking about playing the Shoto from BT20, the one that lets you play one of these other Shotos by putting it on the bottom of the deck. It just doesn't have as good of a regular effect to make me want to play it. Like, maybe I'll drop this and try one of that, but right now I'm liking the promo a little bit more. So that's it for our tamers. Playing 1 copy of Guardian Vortex. You may play 1 Pteromon or Muchomon or Shoto Cosma from your hand or trash without paying the cost. For cost 3, then you may place this card in the battle area. Your turn, when any of the Shoto Cosmas suspend, delay, one of your Digimon with the Avian, Bird, and any of its traits for the Vortex Warriors may digivolve into a Bird Dragon and Liberator trait Digimon in the hand, with the dissolution cost reduced by 1. Sorry, 3. So the glare is it's tense on this, but 3. So this helps you get into your Vortexdramon for 1, or get into it for 3 on your level 5, or just get into your level 6 anyways. So it's really, really good. The deck's tight space is so tight, and you're always attacking and doing things in the end. So I kind of feel like this is better as a one of. I'm not even sure I'm going to keep it in there, but right now I like testing it out. And it's been doing all right, so we're just going to keep it in there for now. 3 copies of agility training because being able to grab your pieces and reduce your level 4 dissolutions is always nice. 2 copies of scramble, again, really nice being able to go into your level 5s for 2. I think you can go into some of your level 6s for 2 with this as well. And then the last 2 cards we play are HPD, no need to explain, right? And Tropical Venom, because you are suspending stuff all the time and then deleting stuff. So giving your opponent on deletion, and then piercing over it and gaining 2 memory is super good. So we do like that as well. So that is it for the deck. Tell me what you guys think about this. I am loving this. I just love when green is OP, and it just seems like it barely ever happens. But there's so many great cards in this new set. So many beautiful alts between Shoto, Vortexdramon, and Zephygamon, and just so many great cards that I've really been enjoying playing this, and I'm probably going to be playing this until we get BT25. Honestly, I don't see any reason I'd stop playing this unless we get something really cool for green in BT25, and maybe I'll even play this past BT25 because it feels like green decks are pretty hit or miss most of the time. But let me know what you guys think about the deck. What do you think about my choices, and what do you think I could have done better? What do you think that I got spot on? Let me know what you guys think about all this, and we will see you guys in the next EX11 deck profile. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. That's all for now, folks.